And I'm back with another video. So basically, I've been doing a little bit of research to figure out what games I can actually monetize on my video or on my YouTube channel. So, that being said, just a little bit of research actually helped me out a lot due to the fact that fair use is amazing. So, you do a little bit of research, you get the stuff you need, and you got it. So basically, I've been doing all research since yesterday to try and figure out what games I can actually monetize, what games I can actually take care of and play and do this and do that. And what I've noticed is that the big companies have kind of a little issue with you monetizing videos. And normally it's like the big baddies like EA or whatever. And then you have the smaller companies which are totally for you doing it usually. It's actually quite amazing that we have the ability to do that due to the fact that fair use is involved. And we have the ability to review, do instructional videos, and playthroughs on different video games because of that. So, fair use is amazing where I'm at. I don't know if they have it where you're at, but they have it where I'm at. So, that means that I'm actually going to be able to monetize my videos. Well, some of them. Not all. Because some of them I just can't monetize because, you know, they're just videos. Anyway, back to the topic at hand. I did a lot of research. And I combed the interwebs and discovered the fact that most of the companies that I've been playing, that make the games that I've been playing, are totally okay with me monetizing videos. Which is kind of weird because I didn't think they would be. Yes, any publicity is good publicity, even if it's bad publicity, because if a person watches a YouTuber actually play a video or a video game and they watch the video and they find out that the game is horrible, they have the ability to be like, oh, I want to see how horrible that game actually is, or that game looks really good, I'm going to go out and buy it, which can boost sales. And it's one of those situations where it's actually a give and take between the YouTubers and the industry itself. Because the YouTubers themselves are actually better at rating games than the way we've been rating games forever. I mean, the 9 or the 1 out of 10 scale or whatever. And that being said, I would trust a YouTuber over Game Informer or any of the other magazines that say they rate games, and it's ridiculous if you think about it. So we have all these different things going on, and we have all these different scores that we have with different video games, which honestly I'm not a big fan of the way we rate games, because it's one of those things that actually deters people, because it's a score, and scores are never a good thing to actually have, because you have the Metacritic score of games, which, yeah, it's 1 out of 100, but that still doesn't help. It's let's see how fun this game is. Why can't we just rate games as good, fun, amazingly fun, horrible? I mean, that's four ranks right there. Come on. Heck, you can even narrow it down to 3. Playable, non-playable, and decent. Playable, non-playable, and decent. There we go. I've mentioned the fact that I have issues with the rating system, and I've rated games, and I hate it. I hate rating games. I really do, because every game deserves a chance, in my opinion. Unless it's, you know, horrible. Because if it's horrible, it doesn't really deserve a chance. Why are you making it? And there's instances where that's happened as well. If you're making a game that's not playable, and it's on early access or whatnot, and it's just crap, it shouldn't be there. You need to do updates. You need to actually keep everything going. And there was an instance on Steam where that happened in early access, and they took the game down, and they're like, this game's shit. And there's another one that actually happened not that long ago where a little indie developer got ragged on by a YouTuber, Which, yes, the YouTuber is actually very critical. But if the game is shit, the game is shit. So, I trust a real person's perspective through video better than I trust a real person's perspective through writing. Plus, we have the whole Gamergate issue, which is technically the whole industry. I can't believe I brought that up again. Anyway, the issue with the industry in general is the fact that we're being forced fed, in a sense, scores. We're being force fed their reviews. And the game could be good, the game could suck. But if they give a game a 5, I mean, that's basically saying it's mediocre. But someone could say that game's a 9 or a 10 even. And you have this one critic over here saying, well, it's a 5. Just because I'm hoity-toity and I'm drinking my wine. And then you have some kid playing it who absolutely freaking loves it. I mean, you look at all the old NES games. All those games were freaking amazing. Now, if we were to rate those games today, they'd probably be about a 5 or a 6. And those games were hard. Like, I have my NES and I was playing Mario the other day. And I'm like, why can't I make it past the 3rd level? I remember beating this game like 80 times as a kid. And now here I am, dying all the time. But that's part of what gaming is. It's not if the game is horrible. It's not if the game isn't playable, in a sense. I mean, there's some games that are so hard that you're just like, ugh. I mean, I remember when Dark Souls came out, and I had a friend break 3 controllers trying to beat that game. And I was like, dude, why are you breaking the controllers? This game's so hard. Well, try using a shield. Try doing this differently. And that's the aspect of what these games are. And the harder the game, the better usually. I mean, I was trying to play Metal Gear on my NES, and I was like, I'm retarded. How do I hide? It's not one of those games that it's just going to be, oh, run and gun. And that's what everybody's used to now. They're used to running around and shooting each other. And it's fun and all, don't get me wrong. I mean, there's teams and there's esports and all this stuff going on. But at the same time, gaming isn't what it used to be. I mean, I remember when games were actually hard. I mean, even on hard mode now, I'm like, okay. Like, if I'm playing a shooter on hard mode, I just sleep through it half the time. Because it's like, oh, just aim for the head. They're going to die quicker. Nyarr. Oh, look, some guy's head shot. Dink. Some guy's head. Dink. Some guy's head. Dink. And you're sitting there just repeating the same stuff over and over again. And that's what a lot of the shooters are doing. I mean, don't get me wrong. That's kind of sort of the basis of a shooter. But I remember when shooters were run for your life, you're going to die. And now it's like, oh, I just have enough ammo for this, so I'm gonna go run over here, shoot this guy, steal his ammo because I have this perk on. And it's, yes, I understand that it takes talent to be good at that. At the same time, though, it takes more talent to be good at some of these other games that are out there. I mean, look at mobile gaming, for instance. In mobile gaming, you have all these puzzle games. I'm a big puzzle game person. I used to play puzzle games all the time, Half-Life and tons of others I can't even think of right now. But I enjoy puzzle games. Portal, for instance. I love those games. But they're a different form of puzzle game than Bejeweled or any of those others. Candy Crush. So, through this video, I've talked about fair use. I've talked about gaming and how it's becoming tediously repetitive. I've also talked about how the industry rating score sucks. I mean, honestly, just it's shit. It's pointless. I don't know why we have it. So, I want to ask my viewers to actually tell me what their favorite game is and why. And in the next video, I will actually tell you what my favorite game is. Because I have quite a few different games that I've liked throughout the years that I've been playing games, but I have not actually told you my absolute favorite game. So, I would like to thank you all for watching. Please like, subscribe, and share my videos. And keep watching, because you never know what I'm going to do next.